Hey, what's up? Then I can actually read what the hell y'all are saying. What a day. What a day. What a day. What do you think, buddy? How's the Great White North today? Damn, it's hot. Right? I think we're all feeling that. I am waiting desperately for this rainstorm to come rolling in. It'll probably knock some of the edge off of this. I got to think we're probably right around the same, except because of that storm coming in, we got all the damn humidity coming in too. Carly, how are you, love? Damn, you traded with us. I'll give you some of this damn rain we've been getting. Not that we couldn't use it, but we're damn sure not used to it. I am phenomenal. Oh, it's not nearly as bad as I thought it was. All right, Celsius, man. According to this, it is 38.5 Celsius. Not as bad as I thought it was. Damn humidity just kicks you. I'm hoping it'll knock the edge off of this because I got a plan for maybe something else I'll make here in a minute. Another audacious attempt. Oh, June, what's up? Cedar, what you doing, man? Mickey New. Hi, everybody. Thank you for stopping in to say hi. I kind of got a little bit of a thing going on here, I think. Hold on a minute, I'll show you. So, it's not that it's a big secret that I'd be making things and I'd be making things out of junk. So I started out making this cool little carving knife, which was pretty awesome. It's working well. And then I used the carving knife and the rest of some other scrap steel I had laying around here. Then I progressed up and I made a marking knife, which was pretty cool. That turned out all right. Which one you want to see? Well, and I'll show you both of them. Like I said, they turned out okay. This one I don't give a damn about being pretty because it just fits. I mean, it just makes sense. And then I made the mallet. I made a short about it. Did you guys see it? I'll show it to you again if you want to. Got it proud of it. Boo! With the spooky man in the handle of the mallet. He turned out pretty all right. Why the hell I want to mount it with somebody's face sticking out the side of it, I don't know. But now I got one. Which got me looking around at what other trash I got laying around here and what else I could possibly make. So here's my thought. Hold on a second. Looks like coochie. It did look a little like coochie, did it, Jeff? It had a little bit of coochiness to it. Just a wee bit of the nocha. I'm going to chop off this leg. What's up, Pelado? Thank you for activating the like button, sir. So this is pretty audacious. I'm not going to lie to you. And if it was just a little cooler out here, I'd probably dive right into it. Thank you for the like. Nikki said my coach ain't looking like that. It damn sure ain't got a guy sticking his face out the end of it, right? That's for sure. Hey, maybe we'll call him Coochie Man. Thanks, Jeff. We'll call this Coochie Man. Coochie Man mallet. The mallet must belong to Coochie Man. If it was a little bit cooler, a little less humid, or that rain hits, then this is the wild hair I got up my ass. Couple of them, actually. The first one, hear me out. What's going on, Shoot? Fucking Nikki. First thing is, I got this stick of angle iron. Now, this stick of angle iron is special from regular angle iron because it's made from the angle iron of a bed frame. And for those of you who don't know, the last thing a bed manufacturer wants to do is sell you some squirrely soft A36 mild steel for your bed frame. So they make this stuff out of what's called grade 50, and it's pretty stout. It resists bending pretty damn well. So my idea is, let me get something I might be able to draw on this black. I don't know if I'm going to be able to, but, well, maybe I'll just do it with my finger, or I'll do it with my marking knife. Shit, because I got a marking knife. Oh, I don't want to mess up my marking knife. Shit. Okay, look. My plan is, take one of these flanges of the angle iron, cut up, over, and out like this. So I got a wing sticking out here. Do the same over on this other side. Right? Chop this whole thing off flat. Zip. So I got that going on. Then I'll take those two wings and I'll bend them like so. And I could, maybe, if the universe loves me enough, I might be able to make a draw knife out of it. And if I got one laying around here, I'll show you what it looks like. This here be a draw knife. Okay? So you got the blade, and you see the two wings I was talking about right here? And all I got to do is bend them right there. Put some handles on this sucker, and I got a draw knife. That might not be too bad a project. To make a draw knife, that'd be kind of fun. It's the first thing I was thinking. A draw knife out of a piece of angle iron. Would you guys make a draw knife out of a piece of angle iron if I showed you how? Shit, half of you don't make anything I show you. But who knows? Maybe I'll make a draw knife out of a piece of angler. The next thing I thought about doing, this is the audacious one. This is the crazy one. Right? Make a tool I don't have. Well, that's the one I'm about to mention. In Japan, they have traditional woodworking called sashimono. And their tools are just a little bit different than the ones that we use. Most notably, the hand plane that they like to use is called a kana. And it's a big block of wood, about yay big, about yay thick, about that wide. Got them down, got a real thick plane blade in it. That's how they do those with the piece of paper shavings coming out of that sucker. You ever seen that on YouTube? I think I can make one. Hey, June. Oh, the other mic. Yeah, that one. I think I could make one, though. And this is where it's going to get a little squirrely. But why bother? Because why not? What else do I got to do? Check out this guy. This come off of a distributor mass-produced dining room table out of Indonesia. This used to be the table leg. But what it actually is a kind of wood called luan. More times than not, you see it in Southeast Asia, Indochina, Chinese. It's pretty cool. You want this block of wood, June? I got 3 more of these legs. I got tons of this now. My plan is chop this sucker off, right about like there. Right? That's about the right width. When I pull that sucker like the jet, right? That could make a pretty cool hand plane. What do you think? We make a cool hand plane out of this, and we still got the other half, so we can make another cool hand plane. This is where everything gets a little squirrely. But where are you going to get the steel? Those blades in the kana are pretty thick. They're like 1/4 inch. They ain't no joke. They're pretty up there. And it's got to hold a pretty sharp edge. So it can't just be mild steel. It's got to be something that's a little bit more, that's less tensile, a little bit more stout, a little bit more rugged. Maybe it chips a little more, but it's a little bit more harder and brittle. So I looked around at all the things I have, and I've got a few pieces grade 50. I've got some A992, but I'm hanging on to that because that's going to turn into something really cool later. I don't know what, but definitely not this. I said, well, hardened cast iron might not be too bad if it's dense enough. It might be cool. And then I got to looking around what the neighbors were up to, and I found this. That's a thick boy. That's some thick cast. And that sucker's like 1/4 inch thick. So, if I took this and I did a little snippity snip, a snip, then I got the rounded edge that goes on the corner, shoot, and I chop out a blade out of this sucker right there. A leaf spring would be good, but I don't have any. I got a brake rotor. And I think that might do well enough. Or if it doesn't, then I'll chuck the damn blade away and we'll make it out something else. But I got to looking around, and people are making things out of brake rotor or out of cast iron all the time. Hi, Adele. Good to see you. It got me thinking, at the very least, it would be a good instructional thing. We could sit around, we can learn together. We'll figure out exactly the nature of the cast iron, what it's going to do, how it's going to behave, what it's going to act like, so that we find out if this is something viable for us to use in future projects or not. Plus, it'll just be cool. I mean, come on. How many people do you know that took a brake rotor and a table leg and made a freaking Japanese hand plane out of it? They are. Let me tell you something, Gio. Fun statistic for you. 100% of non-smokers that are health conscious, they still die. Yeah, they do. But it's okay, though. So what do y'all think of that idea? You think seeing somebody make a brake rotor and a table leg into a hand plane would be fun to watch? Would you guys enjoy that? Or do you really not give a damn and you just tune into the live because y'all somehow love me the same way I love y'all? Yes, congratulations, Plywood, on winning the mallet. Good job, man. Speaking of mallets, the one that I made, everybody was talking about possibly doing this as a member giveaway. That might be kind of fun. Give it away to one of the members. Gio says, my birthday's in 2 days. That's funny, because mine's in 3 days. Happy birthday, birthday buddy. I still haven't built the table that I need to build for the freaking laser. Y'all want to build a table with the laser with me? Yeah, I'll be 52 in 3 days. You don't even know what old feels like yet, Jill. Trust me. You'll know in about 10 years, I can tell you. I know you want to build a table for the laser? We can do that. That give me something to do while we're farting around waiting for the storm to come hit. And that's a hell of a lot less audacious than turning this brake rotor into a hand plane just yet. Are we having an online party, Mike, on my birthday? I might do it for the shoot the poop. What do you think? Might be good. Use the brake rotor as the base. But I don't have any center pedestal to put it on. That would be a hell of an idea, Runic. Let me think about that. All right. The center pedestal, how the hell am I going to do that? I could attach one of the freaking Luan table legs. But then I lose all that great Luan wood. And this is awesome. I love this stuff. This is harder than my ex-wife's heart. I mean, this stuff ain't no joke. Stuff is tougher than her divorce lawyer. Laminate some 2x. Yeah, that'd be the best bet. I got plenty of junk ones. All kinds of junk ones. Remick, you're all right. You're pretty smart. I don't care what they say about you. Let's figure this out. Behold the area in which I will be building said table. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. I got a motorcycle stuffed over here. I got all kinds of shit stuck in this corner. All right. So we take a couple of these 2x4s. I'll move my little desk that I built for the jaw horse. Set it back over here. I think I'll put a hinge on this thing so I can fold it and put it away. That might work. Move the homemade router lift. And I don't even think we got to laminate. We can make this sucker pretty stout. We take 4 of these guys. Even though they're kind of rotten. And we build us one of these squares like this here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That is a Mike Dandy pedestal. Good enough for my work. Four rotten 2x4s making a table that's worthwhile in my shop. Yeah, that sounds about like what I'd do. Now, I also got a little chunk of plywood over here. Yes, sir. That after I take a hammer and knock a couple of diddly-doos off of this, get the fuck off of it. Thank you. All right. And then our table got wheelies. They are rustic. They are very rustic. And now we got a rolly table. Ooh. Spiffy. Let's do it. Set the screws there. Grab my drill. We'll put some of these suckers together. I'll try to keep an eye on the chat while y'all talk me through this and make sure I don't booger it up. I mean, can't really booger it up. I'm just putting a bunch of 2x4s and a fucking square of plywood together. How bad could it be? Famous last words. Until I lean on it. Well, hell, I ain't gonna lean on it. There's an easy solve. You know, that's why I don't have to spend $5,000 on a saw stop. You know why? There's just an easy solve. Don't stick your finger in the damn table saw. I know it's a groundbreaking and innovative approach, but I get a feeling that that's been successful for a while. Don't put your finger where you wouldn't put your dinghy. So I'm going to slap this sucker together. Like that, sure. Will the brake rotor clear the wheels? I bet it will. We'll find out in just a minute. See, I knew Runick was smart. After all that crap y'all were saying about him. I'll have you know he's a pretty decent damn guy. Pro tip. The way that I'm putting these 2x4s together, if you do the same thing with pallet slats, you'll end up with a big chunky table leg if you need to. That's actually hollow on the inside. To provide the aesthetic illusion of mass. I done broke out with the big words there. That's some of them $5 words. Hell, I use 2 3-syllable words in a row. Starting to sound like I went to college or something. Which in this day and age, God don't say that. Somebody get ready to kick you in the nards. What in the hell you mean you went to college? Just because you went to school, you want to act all educated and shit. We don't take very kindly to that educated ass mindset around here. Hey, Doodles. How are you? Boy, we don't need no education here. This is Texas. Educated. You know what happened to boys that walk around here acting like they're educated? Get a rope. All right. We got the top of that looking pretty snazzy, if I do say so myself. Flip this rotten piece of crap over. Draw this in nice and square. We'll run some couple more screws in it. Nope. I think I want to screw that one first to bind that corner. Yes, sir. I'm picking and choosing where I'm putting the screws because these boards aren't obviously aren't square to one another. So I'm kind of working them into shape by applying torsional force using the fasteners. There I go with them damn $5 words again. To bring everything in line. All right. Now, we'll fight this sucker into shape. Just like that. By applying some lateral tension. Then we'll apply more lateral tension this way. Which sucks everything right into place. Or at least that's what I told her. In case you're curious, she almost fell for it. And if you're really curious, it was in 1980 and nobody cares. That is a Harbor Freight lateral tensioner system. You are absolutely right, Robert G. Drill a hole through my sack? I could. You want me to, Mike? Your wish is my command, sucker. Let's go. How much growth on the channel do I get if I do that? All right, so we got us a rickety ass rotten 2x4 post, which works as a great base. Let's check the brake rotor. Hey, you know what? Rick, I think he's on something. How about instead of that shit with the wheels, we just screw this sucker right on there. I think that's a damn winner. I bet I would. I'd get at least 50 likes. The key to drilling cast iron is go slow. It's not tougher than your drill bit, but it will cause a shitload of friction, which will dull your drill bit out because you'll end up annealing it. So go slow. And just like that, we're in like sin. I didn't even have to change drill bits. I just used my damn countersink drill bit. which I'm not gonna lie, it's a steel drill bit. It's made for steel, so. It is what it is. Yep. Give me 50 likes. I'll drill a hole in my sack. I don't give a damn. I didn't account for the fact that this thing has threads on it, so I need to drill it with a bigger drill bit. Because I'm a fucking moron. That's right. I got a bigger metal cutting bit right here. If you ever have to go back and chase a pilot hole on steel, this is where you need to get real nervous. I'm not trying to scare you, but listen to me. This is a tip from somebody who's done this. Now that there's a pilot hole in the center, what's going to happen is this is going to get real aggressive because the only thing cutting is the sides of the drill bit. It doesn't have to evacuate much material. And I want you to look. That's all it took. I literally blew through that in a hot second. I was very gentle. There wasn't a lot of pressure. I wasn't doing anything crazy. But that pilot hole meant everything. Sweet. Matter of fact, that worked so well, I'm going to go back to my countersink bit with the metal cutting bit in it. And I'm going to drill a pilot on the other side for the next one. You talking to me or Whacking Shack, Robert? I guess I could. Mike was busy as hell. All right, let's run this sumbitch in here. Two 3.5-inch screws should do it. Dang-a-ling, my dang-a-ling. Won't you look at my dang-a-ling-a-ling? She looks pretty good. Okay. We got a base. We got a shaft. Now we need some nuts, or we need a tip. I don't like how this is going to be potentially floppy because that's only a 1/4-inch piece of whatever the hell. So we'll put some trim around the edges, I think, maybe. I don't know. In the meantime, and in between time, let's just see how the laser look up there. I bet it looks rather lasery. That does indeed look rather lasery. Jess, I believe I approve. So the first thing I could do is get redneck with it. Don't worry, I got a plan. As the youngsters say, let me cook. Let me cook, bruh. Okay. Bam. Let's put you right there. Did you get your mic is making stuff hot yet? Did you do that? Yeah. Hello, Lions. I made a community post yesterday. I will go look at blacktreeengraving.etsy.com and you'll find the online store for the local supplier who I'm choosing to support instead of fucking with Printify and all them other asshats. We're makers that support makers. That'll be a good litmus test, Lions, because you can tell me how much it's going to end up looking like costing you if you put in the order. I hope it's not too steep. Shipping to England can sometimes be a sumbitch. Maybe not so bad. The UK is a pretty common destination. Contact. The laser is in fact lasering. And in the span of about fucking 5 minutes, we've made a table for our laser etching machine. Works for me. Matter of fact, Lions, I was so skeeved out about it, I don't even know if he's got international shipping turned on. I guess we'll have to find out. See what he says. All right. Yep. 27 more likes and I'll drill my sack. Get me to 100 likes, I'll drill both sides of my sack. Grass of Paradise, what it do? What's up, brother? And I think as I was putting together the laser fire to the laserness, I think I made the damn decision. I'm going to go ahead. I think we'll give that mallet away to the members. I think that sounds like a hell of a plan. Anybody got any objections to that? Say aye. Too late. All right. I'm announcing a member giveaway. I'm going to give away Spirit in the Y. An incredibly weird ass mallet with a face that somebody pointed out looked like it's coming out of a coochie. Coming out the side of the handle. It is pretty stout. It does do the thing. And it's got my funky face on it. Well, not my funky face, but my funky face that I put on it. I'll be getting that as a membership drive. Because I do need some members. That'd be kind of nice. So those of you who have done member giveaways, I mean, give me some damn advice. It'd be the first time I ever tried to do it. That'd be pretty damn nice. And I'm sure somebody would enjoy having this thing. Even if they stuck it on the damn shelf or something. Hell, I don't know. Maybe there won't be any response and nobody likes it at all. Shit, I don't know. Names in a hat. Hey, cool stuff in your shop, bro. Like it. Just says no option for shipping to the UK. Son of a bitch. All right. I got to figure out how the hell to make it happen. I'm going to have to build another. This is that damn, that VAT bullshit I was talking about earlier, Lions. I got to figure out how to set that shit up so I can do that. And I can sell shit to the UK and Australia or wherever the hell else I need to do it. Hey, don't fuck around, Lions. If you do that, then goddamn it's on. No, because you ain't the only one asked about it. There's a bunch of people in the UK asked about it. So if that's the case, fuck, if somebody in the UK can figure out how to set it up, I'll get the damn design sent over there. We'll drop ship out of there, and then fuck, I don't want to make it. It ain't about me making any damn money off it. Just if it's something y'all want, I want to make sure you get it. Fuck, you can pocket the difference. I don't care. You only need an address. Well, some of you might know about how the hell to do this. It's going to be my first venture, so be gentle, okay? You're going to pop my cherry. I think I need a VAT number, and I think I'm only responsible for value-added tax if it goes over an annual income of 85,000 pounds, if I remember right. But having a VAT number apparently makes the king happy and shit. So even though he ain't never going to charge me taxes, he just knows that I'm willing to if I'm ever going to get to that point. But then I'll get the design sent over that way and we'll fuck print them off, man. Make it happen so everybody gets some. Oh, Lions, while you're here, I was going to show you. I'm pretty sure this is some of that dark fart wood. I think I got a couple of chunks of duck fart. Then I'm going to carve into something. I don't know what. English lime. Well, make up your mind. Is it basswood, English lime, or duck fart? I got a couple of artisans from the shop I sell up doing my stickers, come embroidered patches. Like you say, got to support the locals. Badass, man. This little boy come up with all kinds of good damn designs. I was showing some of them off yesterday. This is the sneakiest one I've seen so far. He made this keychain, right? Got my little nugget stuff, but then it's got this thing on it. Y'all don't take a picture of that thing. Don't screenshot it. Don't go crazy. Because if you take a picture of that thing, it automatically pulls up my channel and subscribes you. Be careful with that. Don't do that. I don't know how I feel about that one just yet. That's about some sneaky shit. I don't know if I feel good about that one. And then the poop shooter coasters. Come on, who doesn't love that? Well, shit, now I don't have a brake rotor to make my damn hand plane out of. Unless he changed both brake rotors. Y'all stay right here. Hold on, let me go see. I'm going to go check the neighbor. Big Megs? Y'all don't tell him. I got to go look at the neighbor. He just changed his brakes. He pulled his rotors off. Yes. Fuck yeah. Shh. Shut up. I'm going to get fucking busted. Bam! 2 big ass brake rotors. This is where Whacking Shack's about to lose his shit because he knows this thing about hand tools. I was suggesting I take that thick ass 1/2 inch piece of cast, I cut a blade out of it, and then I got this big ass piece of Luan. Make me one of them Japanese hand planes. I think that'd be some cool shit. Because why not? Big Mix, if you seen the mallet yet, you're probably gonna love it, man. That's pretty damn mallety. And that handle's kind of thick, so it's good for your hand. But normally, of course, you're gonna hold it up here, but that don't matter. Oh, look, there's Raymond in the chat. That's my dude. That's my drop shipper. He just said he added international shipping. Go check it out, Lions. I think he got you, man. Absolutely. Thank you, Ray. I love it. The dude that made it is a badass son bitch. Y'all show some love to Raymond, man. That's my local drop shipper. Like I said, we want to show some love to local. We want to support the makers, so let's do it. Lions, go in there and see if you can get one ordered now and tell me what the damage would be if you did. If you would, sir. Oh, shit. It is muggy and it sucks. Mike D, you still here? I really think the idea is I'm going to cut that damn brake rotor and definitely try to make some tools out of it. Hold on. Raymond said, achievement is hell out. Yeah, exactly. He's in the same town I am, so he knows. I mean, it's kicking our asses over here with the humidity. So I'll take that brake rotor. I'll cut out some blades out of it. I bet I could make a knife out of that damn thing too, couldn't I? I could make a badass knife out of that thing. I'm going to save one of these two. I don't know which. I think probably this long one. Those of you that are carvers, you got to tell me, is it weird that I prefer having something bigger like this so that I can actually hold on to the son of a bitch while I'm actually carving? Because trying to do this with this damn knot in a little bitty spot, like I just getting some squirrely ass places, man. Delivery is 15 pounds. Is that a lot? I can engrave the handle for you. The handle on the face mallet? It might be cool. What are you thinking? I thought about putting some of that. What the hell y'all call it? The white people tribal shit. No offense. I'm not trying to be an asshole. That's the only way I know how to describe it. Do you know what I'm talking about? I feel bad saying it that way. Yeah, where they do the tribals with the like curly cues and whatever. The Odin and Thor crap on it. And be honest with me, Lions, is it too steep? If it is, we'll figure out another way to make it happen, dude. I ain't trying to, like I said, I ain't trying to gouge nobody out of no damn money. This whole damn channel is about saving people money, not screwing them out of it. So now he's playing with his meat and slinging racial stuff. I'm not trying to horse shit. You know what I'm talking about. I wasn't trying to say anything mean by it. You guys want to know it. What's up, man? Hey, Dad, I want to show you my new phone screen. You gonna tell me a joke? Ass. You cannot be taking that to school with a big old cat flipping people off, dude. I'm not even at all. Do you hear Macon Jr. over here doing this crap? Tell me a joke. You gotta have one somewhere. Give me a second, I'll go back there. It doubles the price of the hat, basically, but always the same stuff from the U.S. Damn it. I hate that, man. I'll figure something out. I promise. We'll work it out. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do, but I think the next thing is figuring out that MVAT or whatever the hell it is, so that I can tell them that I'm selling shit in the UK and find somebody that'll fucking print it. The shipping is automated by eBay. I just plug in the sizes and weights. Anyway, gonna go grab dinner. See you. Hey, no problem, man. Take care, Ray. Cedar, there's one available at blacktreeengraving.etsy.com. You can pick one up, man. And that might be the hell of an idea, is to like package it all together where you can buy 6, 8, 10 of the damn things and ship them all at once. Maybe it'd be cheaper. Thank you, man. Got this as a Father's Day present. What's up, kid?
Right, I'm running out of options, so the joke today is just Dorito burrito.
Dorito burrito.
Yep.
That's a hell of a joke.
Bye.
Take care, kid. That might be a hell of a good idea. Probably figure out how to ship the whole damn thing like 8, 10, 12 at a time. Fuck, I don't know. I was talking. I think I might get another t-shirt that says, "What it do?" Because I'm always doing that shit when I come in the chats, you know? That might be kind of fun. Whew. I guess Whack and Shack took off. All right, let's think about this. I just poured everything I had back into materials. Yeah. Sounds about right. I think that's all of us, man. And that's why this is kind of stupid and it sounds like a damn plug, but I think sharing the channel might be a good idea. Things are going to start getting tighter and tighter as things go on. And I think the more people I got in that can ask me for cost cutting ideas, ways that we can make things cheaper, save money, build our own tools, all that kind of stuff, I think there'd be a lot more people to get benefit out of it, and I'd be happy to see somebody get some benefit out of what I'm doing. I think that'd be awful nice. So I guess if y'all spread it around, you know, do the whole thingy. I don't know how to ask for that stuff. Y'all know what I mean. Is that her name, Sue? And this whole time I've been calling her Artsy and Doodle, and I don't know what the hell to call it. I'm sorry, Sue. At least Being Crazy Creation puts Francis on the end, so we know to call her Francis. I mean, just saying. I think Ray went to go get him something to eat. We can make a draw knife. Lions, you still here? You want to make a draw knife? Fuck it, let's go. What the hell else we got to do? Do any of you guys, are you familiar with what a draw knife is and what you do with it? I happen to have one that was made, you know, by a company that makes draw knives. Basically what this is, it's got a sharp blade down here, and basically grab these two handles like so, and you pull back, draw with the knife, draw a knife against your wood, and you could take big monster shavings with this thing. You can round something out really quick. Got to make a shave horse too. Yeah, that's a smart thing. We got to do that too. Hold on, chat's taking off on me. Was I telling you about the she who shall not be named was coming to get little guy today for the first time in 4 years? Oh God, I'm sorry about that, dude. I just got derailed for a second by what Cedar had to talk about. I'm kind of an advocate for that kind of stuff. I know what that feels like. And not to disparage any of the women in the group. I mean, I think you guys already know I'm not racist or sexist. I'm not trying to do any of that. I'm just an old fart that sometimes doesn't know the words to use. But I definitely feel that, man. from the dad side of things. My oldest boy, through circumstances I won't necessarily get into, I was out of his life for a very long time. Very long time. Hey, Mark. How you doing, buddy? And it literally took until his adulthood before we got to a point where we could have a conversation about what was going on, what had happened, how we ended up being the way we were. And I can tell you that patience and steadfast confidence that everything was going to work out in the end, well, it happened to get there in that case. But I'm not going to tell you that those years were easy. It was a hell of a time, you know. I missed him a lot, and it was pretty damn cool that he came back around and we were able to make amends, you know. So, man, if you ever need to vent, dude, just hit me up, dude. It's not hard to find me. My email's on the damn page. Send me an email. We can Skype, we can Discord, we can shoot shit on the phone. I don't care. I got you, man. That's a hell of a spot to be in, dude. And I know how fucking rough it is to be there by yourself. You know what I mean? It's a hell of a road, and it's a hell of a road to try to go by yourself. I'm doing good. SP, what are you doing, man? We were on a down note there for a second, but hopefully with a glimmer of hope at the end of it all. So my two plans that I had, Lion, so you can know. Right. Damn it. The first one is to make one of these draw knives, which are indispensable when you're working with rough wood. You can do so much with them. And my plan is take that sucker out of this old piece of bed rail, cut it here, give myself a couple of tines out the ends, bend them, and that'll give me my blade in the center, and I can make me a draw knife. I think that's a smart idea. I think we can pull that off. The name on the mallet is cool. Spirit in the Y. I couldn't think of a damn thing else because all I saw was spirit in the sky. And I was like, why the hell does this even exist? So I just spirit in the Y. I mean, let y'all see it again, just for the fun of it. With the spirit in the Y. I think I am 100% certain I'm going to do a member giveaway for this. I'm going to let somebody have it. That is cool. This place is too damn janky for something that's nice. So I'm going to get it the hell out of here and put it in somebody's shop that'll love it. Now, let's set the mark. When am I going to give the giveaway for Spirit in the Y? How many members do I got right now? I think I got like 30. What do you think? 100 members? Think I'm asking for too much? 100 members? That'll not be too hard to do. I'll let everybody stop saying hello and sort of. I mean, everybody's doing their thing. I'm just glad to see everybody hanging out, man. What am I making that blade from? It is angle iron, but it's not mild angle iron. It's actually hardened angle iron because what some of you might not know, I've been screwing around with discarded scrap for as long as I've known. A regular piece of 836 mild steel is nothing. You can go through that with a porta band like butter. It has no problems whatsoever. You can torch it, you can bend it, you can do all kinds of stuff with it, and it doesn't care. Pick up a bed frame and try to cut it just once. Whole different animal. Absolutely whole different animal. Even if it's thinner, even if it's 1/8 or 3/16, that shit is no joke. Okay? Bed frames, when you think about it, make sense to be hardened because the bed company could get their ass sued if Johnny American fat ass sits on his bed, buckles the damn thing in half because it's too weak, right? So they've got to temper harden the shit and they got to make it out of harder steel. So I don't think it's heat treated. I think it's actually case hardened or maybe even high carbon. Now, when I say high carbon, I'm not talking about, 90 grade high carbon, but I think it's carbon impregnated to give it some rigidity and give it a little bit of strength. Just so, like I said, my 600-pound life can go sit on it and it won't fall out from under them. I think that makes a hell of a lot of sense. I just know that when I try to put a damn saw to this stuff, it doesn't play. It kicks right back at you. It's pretty angry. So I think it's tough enough to make the draw knife out of. Get a file on it and let's see. All right, let's find out. Shit me, here we go. Damn, that stuff ain't no joke. And it's covered with a bunch of thick paint too, so I gotta get that out of the way. Here, let me take this to the sander and knock that paint off real quick. Now, see, that's another positive sign. I hit this damn thing with the 60 grit on a belt sander, and I didn't even knock that damn corner off. Like, I got the paint off, but it didn't even fucking do anything to the steel. I'm going to get the good one. This is my Atkins file. Damn it. Hit it with a plasma cutter. Yeah, I bet I'll probably go through it with a plasma cutter. I'm feeling pretty certain about that. Can I cut it with a cutting disc? I'm sure I could. I mean, it'll absolutely cut. I can cut it with the porta band. It is a hell of a lot slower going, where I could probably keep this pace through mild steel. I probably have to go about this fast getting through this stuff, or else I'll just burn the teeth right off my damn porta band blade. Like, I got to really take my time or I'll just burn the damn blade right out of my porta band. All right, I'm going to lock this down. Man, I ain't even touching that damn thing. I'm not getting a single thing off of it. I still got sander marks going this way from taking the paint off. I mean, this shit ain't no joke. So I think it's a good strong candidate for the draw knife. I try to avoid annealing and then rehardening it, simply because, number one, the only thing I've got to use to anneal it is matte gas, because I don't have a forge in here. I can't, with the amount of wood and sawdust is in here, I just can't in good conscience run a forge in here or do anything that particularly runs a lot of high temperature like that. It just scares the shit out of me to do so. But secondly, then I got to figure out how to forge it again. I got to piss my wife off to put it in the oven at 200 for 6 hours while the damn thing, while I bring it back down to annealing temperature. I'd rather work it where I can keep it hard. And all of that's 100% patience. That's all that is. Wait a second, let me take this. I'll be right back. I just, listen, I do enough. Let me look at you while I say this so that you understand just how important it is to me. I do enough skeevy shit. Okay. I do more than my share of skeevy shit in here. And I admit 90% of it you'll probably never even know about, because I'm a YouTube channel and I don't want to teach people to do skeevy shit. But there's doing skeevy shit and then there's pushing your fucking luck, man. I mean, I think I'm asking for it if I try to start combining forging and metalworking and all of that kind of shit in conjunction with all this damn wood and sawdust, and I'm just fucking asking for it, man. Lions wants a grinder with a cut disc. Okay. Jesus, son. Gonna make me put my damn foghorn leghorn voice on. Good God, boy, okay. Calm the hell down, son. Good kid, but about as patient as a housefly with ADD. Exactly. What the hell? Speak English, boy. Now, I said, damn it, boy, I don't understand a word you're saying. All right. Shit. Oh, I'm about to catch it with the skeevy shit. Don't do what I'm about to do. I wouldn't do that, but I can't find where the hell my wrench is. All right. Fuck, here we go. If I burn my shop down, somebody owes me a knob job. That's all I'm saying. I'll let y'all figure out who. All right. Oh, no, I ran a grinder before. I'm not worried about that. I'm more worried about where the sparks are going to go. But famous last words, ain't nothing to it but fucking do it, right? Now you heard how long I was cutting on that, right? To give you an idea how hard this shit is, that's all I got. That's as far as I was able to get. That little fucking quarter of an inch. I told you this shit ain't no joke. Damn it, man. I don't like this setup. I'm trying to do it for the camera angle and this sucks. So I'm going to do it a different way. Because fuck the camera angle for the moment. I'm going to stick it in the jaw horse where I should have had it in the very beginning. Move the duck fart wood. Move the little editing bench. Okay, where's that fucking angle at? Into the jaw horse we go. Now I'm feeling a little better. We are making a fire hazard right now. Can y'all see okay? Shit! And now that's kicking sparks right at the damn sawdust pile under my table saw. Hold on. Let's go this a different way. right, nothing's on fire. I bet when I drop this enough for you to hear. Damn. Yeah, I don't know about cutting too much more of this inside the shop until I can get out, set up out there out in the shop or out in the driveway. That's some hard shit, man, I'm telling you. And it's throwing a lot of spark. But to recap so that y'all know, we'll eventually take this, we'll cut some tines on the end of it, like so. Cut some notches out flat, cut one of these legs off of the L, bend them, and we'll make us one of these. And I'll show you guys how. I think that'll make a pretty badass draw knife. Do not sleep on the angle iron that is in bed frames. That shit is no joke. Now you've seen it with your own eyes, okay? This is not your grade A36 mild steel, okay? This shit will put up a punishment to you. So you can make a lot of really tough, really durable stuff out of it. And if you stop and you think about it, how many people in your neighborhood are just giving away bed frames? This shit ain't no joke. And now I'm going to set myself back up over here, blog style. Because I got to nurse my foot. I throw all kinds of grinder slag all over my damn bare tootsies because I was grinding with damn jailhouse slides on. Y'all hear the thunder? Here it comes. Exactly, Dragon. I'm telling you, it's some tough, durable ass steel, and it's literally just there right for the taking. You could make knives out of it. You could make shit, all kinds of things out of it. Any bladed implement you could pretty much make out of it. As I said earlier, the damn thing's tougher than my ex-wife's divorce attorney. Whew. I think the Portaband will probably do better on it. As long as I take it nice and slow and I really creep through it, it shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, lawnmower blades will definitely do it. I told you, I mentioned it earlier, you know, I'm going to make a Japanese style hand plane. I got a piece of this shit, which is a table leg out of one of the, you know, that damn furniture distribution joint that'll sell you all that crap from Vietnam and Indonesia and shit. Well, this is called Luan. It's a form of Chinese mahogany. And that shit is hard, harder than a hooker's heart. I mean, it's ridiculously hard. And it will make a really good Japanese style hand plane. But I need a really thick blade, probably 3/16 or a 1/4 inch steel, with the ability to take a really good edge. So I need something that's been heat tempered and probably heat tempered a lot. What better, as far as the scrap pile, than something that has been heat treated over and over and over and over and over again and case hardened like crazy. The neighbor changed his brakes. That damn thing is hardened cast. It's a 1/4 inch thick. I think I can get the blade out of it. And with the added benefit, because it's already got the circular profile to it, I can get that little curved edge that they put on it. And make a pretty badass little hand plane, I think. I love being able to get more into metalworking. I'm okay at woodworking. I'm okay at carving. I'm okay at tool making. Metalworking, I'm pretty damn good at. I could tell you that's probably up toward the top of my list. Rick says, another option for you, Mike, is to make your blade and send it to me. I can heat cycle it in the kiln for you. Oh, that's badass. Yes, Dragon, it is cast iron, but I think that the cast iron I think the carbon content in the cast iron they put into rotor blade or into brake rotors, they kind of want them to last at least a little while under a lot of really strenuous conditions. I mean, they're getting brake shoes put on them and stop and go traffic, stopping thousands of pounds every couple hundred feet. So I think that they're pretty high carbon. I'll have to go look them up, find out exactly, but I'd have to say it's higher carbon than your typical cast. It's definitely not your frying pan. Hi, Carrie. Good to see you, dear. It's definitely tougher than your damn frying pan. What's going on, Smoke? Good to see you, man. There's Shoot. Love the wood spirit. Thank you, dear. That damn thing, I swear, I will confess to y'all, that accidentally turned out the way it did. That's the very first time I ever tried that shit. And the damn thing just come out like that. I wish to God I could take credit for that, but it was absolutely a damn accident. There's no damn way I was that good at that right out the damn jump. And not to toot horns and say it's something great, but there's no fucking way. It was a fluke. Don't depend on that shit out of me twice. I think it did too. I think it did. And oh, did I see memberships? Shut the front door. Shoop said a membership. Let's go. Pew, 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 and all of that shit. What's up? Who got the membership? Bad Dragon got it. Let's go. Yep, I think I'm going to do a membership drive, and then I'll give that away at a member giveaway. Because, let's face it, y'all have seen my shop. This damn thing is too fancy and too bougie to be hanging around here. All I'm going to do is probably knock it over and fuck it up. So I might as well send it to somebody who'll love it and appreciate it. So yeah, who better than my members? When I get to 100 members, then we'll put it on the willy dilly and figure out what the hell's going on from there. If you guys are happy about that, I think I'm happy with it. I don't want to do that bearded Viking shit where I make everybody buy tickets and all that shit. I don't know about all that. I just think it'd be cool to see it go to a member because y'all showing me love. So why the hell wouldn't I show love back? And we'll just spin straight away for it, see what happens. Or we'll do the whole reverse thingy dingy. Like every time we spin it, it takes somebody's name off, take somebody's name off, take somebody's name off, some shit like that. What do y'all think? Which way would y'all rather do it? Just spin it once and be call it a day, or spin down until it's the last person? That last man standing kind of thing. I don't know. Either way, we got a ways to figure that out because I'll do it when I get to 100 members. and then we'll give that away. And then I'll just start making more stuff. Would y'all appreciate having something like that if I just kept doing that? Do I have a prize wheel or an online one? I think it's, what the hell's the one Viking uses? Wheel of Names or some shit? I think that's what it's called. I think I'll probably just use that one. Or I could just make a wheel. I mean, it ain't no damn big a deal. I mean, I could make a, shit and thing, whatever. What's up, Calvin? Dad's Workshop. Good to see you, man. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that damn Wheel of Names thing. I got enough computers around here. I could do it. We got a table for the laser. I think that was a damn good idea, but the damn brake drum down there for the bass. Then I'll set a computer up. I think I may put another little shelf around the bottom where I can set the computer up down at the bottom and run it that way. I don't know just yet. Pilato's back in the house. Norm is here. Of course, the Shoops who just gave a membership. What's up? I love that, man. Pilato says he got a bunch of old computers that can't run Windows 11. You can still run all kinds of stuff with those things. Listen, I'm gonna run this laser off one that can't upgrade past Windows 10. It's a perfect thing, because especially for the machines that I end up getting, they're not cutting edge, they're not top of the line, that kind of shit. So the older versions of Windows, or even going to Ubuntu or Linux or Kali or something like that, then you can still support these older machines because they're used to running off that older software pack. Send me your address by that email. Oh, for plywood for his mallet. Hell yes. Vista Ultimate. That's badass. I love it, dude. I love it. And that is true. Ubuntu does run a lot faster on some of these computers. It really does. Hi, Heidi. Good to see you. Yep, I think that's the plan. And I feel awful because I feel like I'm stealing Dad's Workshop's thunder. I guess I ought to tell you, Calvin, it just makes sense. I mean, I'm not trying to step on. You guys go to Dad's Workshop and sign up and become a subscriber at his channel because he's giving away mallets. Okay? Wes is doing it too. Shit. I feel like I'm screwing everybody up, but I figured I can't think of anything better to do with this thing. There's so many people that like it, and it doesn't make any sense for me to keep it. So I just think giving it to a member makes sense. It just makes sense. And that's beyond and outside anything I'm thinking what anybody else is doing. But I've already said, look, I already said that I'm not going to do it till I get to 100 members. As soon as I do that, then I'll do it. And that's going to take shit. For me to get 100 members, y'all see how my channel grows. It's going to take forever and 2 freaking weeks before that happens. Hell, it'll probably be Christmas by the time I even get close. But that's the deal. I think I'll give that away to somebody that really like it. Ooh, it was Monday all damn day, y'all. It was definitely Monday all damn day. Kizzy's in here. Look at, Shoot! Stop, damn it! Son of a bitch. I guess Shoot's gonna light a fire under somebody and get that damn mallet out of here. Damn it. Thank you. Damn it, Shoot. Dad's Workshop says, I saw a web analysis of your statistics that shows you're growing exponentially. Well, shit, I don't know what the rest of them are doing because they're doing something bigger than exponentially. I tell you that. Fuck me. And it's not that I'm worried about growing big. I just want to make sure that I can teach everybody, as many people as I can. I said it before in the same live. I got the feeling that shit's going to get real hard. And people are going to want to need to know how to make do with what they got. And the faster I can actually get this out to as many people as possible, I think the better. I think that's the big thing. I don't know. I sound like I'm being all whatever about it. I hope I'd learned some people something. I mean, I was telling Calvin about it. Holy shit, I got an email because yesterday I did the live about the router, right? And not to fucking toot my own horn, but I thought I did an okay job, right? And somebody sent me an email, said the only thing I've taught anybody is how to unalive themselves with a damn router. Jesus Christ. I mean, it went in one ear, not the other. I was butthurt about it for a few minutes, and then I got over it because it's just some damn troll. He ain't got the balls to put out his own video, but it's still, that shit rubs on you, man. That bothers you, dude. A weekly carving session. I bet I can do that. And I've got some duck fart wood, so we can do that too. I think Delaney and Amy Jo are going to have a carving diddly do on Saturday. I might try to roll off in there with them and see if I can't figure out how to do this. Learning how to unalive people can be valuable. Yeah, it absolutely could. Now, I mean, that's a whole different damn shoot. Damn it. Do I have a rotary tool? I think if this is what you're talking about, hold on. Like a Dremel thing? Yeah, I got one of these. And straight from the Wally World, I got a damn whole, ¿cómo te llamas? Full of these damn things that I'm still trying to figure out what all they do. I mean, I figured out that these are burr bits and drill bits. Those hold little baby zip discs. I figured that much out. But I think that's the one thing that makes me proud about how the hell that damn face thing come out on the damn hammer. Or I did all this with a knife. That's it. I didn't even use this damn thing. I didn't even think about it. Be careful with the discs. Don't want them flying in your eye. Oh, trust me, baby. You think those are scary? I'll show you the ones. Wait till you have that some bitch fly apart on you. That'll wake your ass up in the morning. You are not a steel fabricator until you've had a zip disc come apart on you in the grinder. Then you have experienced butthole pucker 9,000 level. That's something that turns into like a 350 mile an hour ninja star flying across the damn shop. And when it hits you, man, it's taking a piece with it. It ain't even playing. Dragon, I would, but I can't afford the damn things. Look, those little zip discs, I can buy 10 of them for $1.99 at the damn hazard fraught. Show us how you roll the smoke. I don't roll the smoke. I just pull it out the damn pack and go. Make a video and show us how you roll the smoke. Whatever. You know what? In my ballsier days, I used to rock that sucker with no guard at all. Because damn thing's in my way. But now, for no reason whatsoever, I've never even had a near miss with the damn thing, but I just got skeevy with it one time when I got old enough and said, hell with that. I ain't taking the guard off no more. Hell with that. Oh, shit, no. Lions. That sucker will pucker your butt. That'll pucker my butt more than a zip disc will. The damn wire wheel, because, listen, I tell you guys to stick with the lowest price point possible. You can make do with what you got, but I'm telling you right now, do not skimp on a wire wheel for your grinder. Because if you buy one of the cheap ones, you know what it does? It starts spitting wires out of the damn thing the minute you fucking hit it. Boom! And it starts flying fucking needle projectiles of death fucking everywhere. And I mean, literally, they will embed in your ass. Like, it's stupid. Do not fuck with those cheap ones, man. If you got one piece of advice you hear from me that says buy once and cry once, don't fuck around with a wire wheel. Because that damn thing does not play. Whew, and I think the worst part is that there's just so many of them, and they're just needles. And you just end up with the damn thing stabbed in you everywhere. It's the worst, man. And I was thinking he should hit the boom iron. Man, that's what's wrong with the dang old man. There's more wild with him, man. Just be fucking ninja star, man. Yep. Damn it, Lions. I ain't even finished reading that, and I already know where it's going. Damn it, especially if you got a cloth glove on because it's cold, and you're out in the damn field, and you're rocking a grinder, and you got a wire wheel trying to brush off the damn weld or something so you can make another pass on it, and that sucker grabs a hold of the cloth of your glove. Shit, man, you're in trouble, man. Do I have a 2x4 about 3.5 inches long? Well, she says it's a little longer, but yeah, probably about that. Yeah, I do. I need a 2x4 about 3.5 inches long. How come? No, sir, Dan. It didn't suck my glove right off. It sucked my damn hand right along with it. And it did that stupid bullshit where I twisted around all retarded until the motor locked up. I mean, it sucked. Thanks for coming in, Mark. My drill truck is, yes, true story. I don't know if you can tell. I'm not flipping you off, all right? You see how this whole thing is mangled from about right there all the way down? I split that sucker open like a hot dog, and the whole fucking bone came flying out the end of this one. It peeled this whole damn thing apart in a V right there. And the bone was hung. It was barely hanging by a piece of ligament over here. I mean, it really screwed that finger up. And I'll tell you how it did it. I was holding another piece of angle iron and I'm running the drill press. And I've got 2 lockdown clamps on the damn thing. I've got a vise on it. I've got everything I can. And my drill bit bound up. And if you've ever drilled through angle iron or drilled through any steel and your bit binds up, you know what's coming next, right? So in slow motion, I can tell you what's happening in my head. My drill bit bound up. I felt the whole thing start to go this way where the torque, because this is a huge industrial drill press, okay? This is like a 6.5 horsepower 3-phase drill press. It ain't no damn joke. So I start feeling it move, and my stupid ass, gut reaction, I just torque onto it, and I'm pulling like this to try to hold it until I can get to the power switch. Well, as I'm reaching for the power switch, the clamp gave and broke, so this went swinging around this way right into the pillar of the damn drill press and just splattered that summit right in half, man. It was the damnedest thing. God, it was the worst. That was the only bad injury I ever got, was off the drill press. And I don't think on any drill press in any of your shops, I don't think that's possible to the extent of the damage that happened to me. Like I said, it was a really big ass 6-7 horsepower 3-phase drill press. I mean, the sucker was made to go through grade 50 1-inch steel like butter. I mean, it was there. And it had all the torque in the world. So that's what got me. That's what got me. It did. It splattered that sumbitch. It was over with, dude. It was so done. And like I said, it hot dogged that damn thing like this. And my bone and flopping around out the front. It was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. I want a mag drill so bad, Corey. Oh my God. I want a mag drill so bad. And you know you're dealing with something tough when you're hitting a mag drill and you're torquing so hard that the magnet lets loose and the damn thing takes off, jumping, running all across the damn beam for you. Oof. I've had that happen to me before, but it didn't hurt nobody. Shoop says, we're doing a giveaway at 250 subscribers. Hold on, let me read it. All you have to do is enter, leave a comment on one of his shorts. You guys make sure to do that. Go see Shoop. Go leave a comment so you make sure you get entered into that too. It's an operate called a perfect binder. Yes, thank you, Shoot, for the memberships. That was definitely cooler than hell. That is no joke awesome. I can tell you, I mean, shit, since I'm doing this, I might as well finish the aftermath of the thing. The good things that ended up coming out of it was that, number one, it happened so fast I didn't have time to feel it. And I don't know if any of you have experienced something like that before, but thankfully it happened so damn fast I didn't even have time to feel it. It was already over with before I even registered, you know? So that was the first good part, is it fucked around and bit me before I even realized I was bit. And the second part was that I don't want to be gross because I know some of you are squeamish. I'll say it was so gory that thankfully the adrenaline kicked in and it put me in a little bit of a miniature sense of shock, you know, so I wasn't feeling a whole lot. My wife is still mad at me to this day because they'd called her to come get me because I had to go to the hospital and go get it put back together. And I was sitting there holding it. got a hold of the damn thing like this, and she's like, "How bad is it?" And I went like that, and it squirt like a squirt gun at her, and she's, "Oh my god, Dad!" And she's still mad at me about that. Oh, it's been a pretty good conversation, man. Not so bad. I've been digging it. What's for dinner? What do y'all think? I think that there's chilaquiles on the stove waiting for me, which is kind of cool. Breakfast for dinner ain't too bad. Leftover Italian. Right on. Again, I guess I ought to plug it because it is actually cool. Just so you guys know, I ain't making any money off it. This is all trying to help out a local guy. blacktreeengraving.etsy.com. As the Mike is making stuff store with a whole bunch of stuff that he's printing off and laser etching and doing all kinds of cool shit like that. Please go check him out. Go show him a little love. If you end up repping my channel, that's not something I'll be forever grateful for. But more than anything, you'll be doing him a good thing. I mean, he's good people. I know his wife, know his kids. They're good folks. I love breakfast for dinner. Hell yes, dude. That's what I'm talking about. What the hell did Smoke say? I didn't see it. Steel in the eye. Yeah, I've had that a few times too. That sucks ass. And you know, funny enough, it wasn't because of anything I did. See, I've got these and I'm constantly wearing them. And every time I've ever ended up with steel in the eye, it's because I'm working next to some other fabricator, some bitch, and he shoots something off the other bench and hits me with it. That's how I usually get it, right out of the corners. Because I ain't putting them stupid fucking things on the side of my glasses. That's ridiculous. And it's only happened once or twice. It's nothing crazy. One of them was grinder slag that embedded in this eye. Both of them were in this eye, as a matter of fact. One was grinder slag, ended up in this eye. And then another one was a guy was working on laying beads down on a wide flange, or laying beads on a wide flange beam. And he had done a crap job torching out a bad weld that he'd laid down. If any of you have worked in a steel shop, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. That guy that doesn't know what the fuck he's doing when he first gets there. So he ends up laying a bead and it looks like shit. So now he's got to torch it out and then go back and redo it again. Well, so he tries and he fucks up the bead. So then he grabs the torch and he cuts the damn thing out. And then he goes back with the welder and he's welding over the top of where he just had to cut out. But he left a slag bubble inside the path where he was going to weld. So he's going across with his bead and he hit that slag bubble with an open air pocket and the damn thing exploded and shot fucking molten metal right in the corner of my eye. It sucked. Yeah, didn't clamp it. It just takes off on you. I think that should be a badge, like a brownie badge or a Boy Scout badge everybody gets. You ain't doing anything until you've actually had a piece of metal or a piece of wood yank out of your hand at the drill press, spinning around going stupid on you. You're not living life until that's happened at least once. Someone, trying to remember who, yeah, potatoes on the eyes. Definitely, Norm. Everybody thinks it's an old wives' tale, but I'm telling you from guys that I've worked so many years in a fab shop, yes, it works. Potatoes over the eyes, raw potatoes. It'll take the weld burn right out of your eyes. You can draw that shit right out if you use the starch from raw potatoes. I've burned the hell out of my eyes on one night shift and was right back the next night. Felt fine just because I had potatoes that I could lay on all day. Damn it. Look at Shoot, man. He's just out there fucking doing the thing, man. Holy hell. Eye burns are pretty bad. I mean, I don't think it's that I don't think it's that bad, except that there ain't a damn thing you can do about it. You just kind of got to ride it out, with the exception of the potatoes. I mean, there's really nothing else you can do except just ride it out and let it fix itself up. Piss out tea bags is best. Really? I never tried tea bags. I know definitely the potatoes work. That's for damn sure. I can vouch for that one. I can definitely do that. Welding is amazing. Truthfully, I love working with metal more than I love wood, because metal is more forgiving. It is 150% more forgiving. When you have the right tools, you literally can damn near do magic. Like, I could be grinding along and I want a flush edge on something and accidentally gouge at some bitch, and I got a big ass like this, a big divot in it, and oh shit. Let's grab the welder, fill the damn thing back in and grind it back off and just do it again. I mean, it's magic. You can just undo just about everything you've ever done. If you know what you're doing and you got the right tools, you got a good grinder, you got a good torch, you got a good welder. Yeah, you can do and undo pretty much damn near anything. Ray's like, metal, fuck yeah. I love it. I do. But yeah, you can do so many things like that with metal that you just can't do with wood. Like board stretching. I can just butt two people, weld the damn thing together, make something as long as I want. It really doesn't bother me. I dig that a lot. My damn board stretcher is so slow. Yeah, you got to wait for the tree to grow again. That takes fucking forever. It is such a good thing. And eventually, if the channel continues to grow and I can afford it, I will get a bigger shop where I can incorporate metalwork and machining and all of the other disciplines that I know how to do. I just don't have the space to put all the equipment for. It's not a man. Good to see you, man. Okay, no problem. Y'all watch your mouths. Keep the chat civil. We got little folks paying attention. Appreciate y'all being considerate of Snyder Man in his situation. I would absolutely love. I've just done crude stuff. Never got enough hours in. Stick to the grinder and paint. Make me the welder I ain't. Always will. It always will. That's just what it is. And the thing is, the worst thing that you could ever do to get an honest criticism of your ability to weld is to ask another welder. Now, I'm not a welder. I'm a steel fabricator, and there's a difference. I can weld. I can weld well. I can also fit. I can do layout. I can dimension. I can do lots of things with steel. Don't ask a welder. because I promise you, I don't care how good you feel about it. You ask that welder how it looks, it's the worst weld he has ever seen in his life. He wouldn't trust it to hang his hat on it. Trust me. Don't believe me? Ask a few and watch what they give back to you. They are the most elitist, persnickety snobs I have ever seen in my life. It is unreal. I do not understand why they are such gatekeepers with the craft. And I think it's ridiculous to try to tear down everybody around them to say, oh, you're just awful. Well, that ain't holding for nothing. You got no penetration. Oh, my God, look at that undercut. Oh, my God, where did you learn to do that? Shut up. Shut up. It's so demoralizing and it's awful. And I hate guys that do that. I really do. There is no reason for you to be that way to somebody. Especially somebody that you know is trying to pick up the trade and trying to learn how to do it. Don't freaking be that guy. Just don't. It's awful. Well, and Ray, I'd have to say it's like that in a lot of trades, but it is particularly prevalent in the welding trade. It absolutely is. And it's awful. I mean, especially if you get around structural welders or pipeline welders, forget it. The best way to get under their skin, though, is tell them to hold tight to their trade because it's only going to be a few more months they're going to be able to do it before the robot takes over. You just keep on being persnickety about your skills because we're just waiting for the robot to show up. And then you can go to the house. Exactly. That's right where it's going, Ray. Seriously, ChatGPT, listen, I got a 5-axis controller hooked up to you, man. Just go buzz that together real quick. And it'll do a better job than any human ever will. Let's just be honest about it. How many of you guys been around automated MIG welders, automated TIG welders? They'll put you to shame. Make you absolutely ridiculous looking. Gravity-fed flux core welders from 30 years ago. Well, better than anybody else by hand, that's for sure. But let me get back off the soapbox. Let me have a cigarette. I can weld, dude. Just can't do the weld com stuff. Yeah. Smoke. Well, there ain't a welding machine doing that, man. They got some. Well, I was about to say something persnickety, but I'm not going to. Junior did his best. We'll just say it that way. Okay? Junior did his best. Don't give him any grief. He tried. He earned his 325. And it held together. So why are you crying? I know exactly the weld you're talking about. That looks like somebody flicked a booger on it and then painted over it. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yes, please do all the subby things back and forth to each other. AI music is getting a little too good. $325 for the year. Yeah. Well, you know, I think that's something that I want to try. And I know that they make cans to do it now. But I wonder if I could get a rattle can paint job to actually come out looking like a paint job. I've never challenged myself to try. I've flat black murdered out a couple of trucks, but I wonder if I could actually rattle can a vehicle and make it actually look like I didn't rattle can it. I think that would be kind of slick to try. And I don't mean doing it with the cheater, like they got the ones now with the fan spray that'll spray like 14 inch. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like using a legit rattle can and trying to get it to come out nice. Especially trying to keep anything from like fisheye or anything from happening. I think it'll be a good challenge. I think it'll be fun to do. It'll damn sure be fun to try. Sorry, Snyder Man. I'm sorry. It'll be fun to try. Stick welding does make a lot of sense. Stick welding is probably the easiest thing you could actually pull together. And truthfully, without me getting too far in the weeds about it, all you really need is a transformer that'll give you a lot of voltage, and you can stick. I mean, I've stick welded with the alternator off of a truck while it was running. It ain't pretty, but it'll do the job. I can lay some tacks down and keep your, like if you broke your alternator bracket or something like that keeps your serpentine together. Yeah, I've hooked up jumper cables on a 7018 little rod and buzzed a few tacks back together with just jumper cables. I mean, anything that'll give you decent current will do it. Can I post a channel link about my getting? Yeah, absolutely. Please do. Please do, Schmoke. Thanks for doing it, man. And I think that the problem is that everybody thinks it's so mystic and so magical to weld, especially stick welding. And they think that the whole thing is in the machine or the technique or any of that. It's really not. You know where it's all at? It's in the rod. The rod is what's doing it. Because at the end of the day, welding is simply applying electrical current to the point that it melts metal so that when it cools, it fuses together. But while it's in the midst of doing that, you have to shield it from oxygen. If it gets oxygen into it, then the weld isn't very solid. It becomes oxidized. So the trick to it is, that little crumbly stuff on the outside of a welding rod, that's called flux. And that flux melts along with the inner rod, and it creates a casing over the top of it that protects it from air, so the air can't get in there while it's solidifying. Literally. That's the whole magic of it. It isn't the technique. It ain't the machine. It dang sure ain't the welder. It's the rod. Choosing the right rod is going to do everything. If you can do that, then you're good to go. You can pretty much weld anything to almost anything. And before these guys tell you, yes, you can weld cast. Woo, wait a second. Let me get the welders to chew on me real quick. Go ahead. Go ahead. Come right at me. Tell me how I can't weld cast iron. I'll wait. I know you guys are typing like crazy. You can't weld cast. You have to braze it. Come on. Come on. Corey, my man. He knows what's up. All you got to do is make sure that cast iron is good and hot. If you do that, yes, you can weld it just fine. Snyderman says I can JB weld. Hey, that's a winner. I'll take it. Sometimes you ain't got a gasket. Sometimes you just got RTV silicone it, man. Let's go. Sometimes it's JB weld, man. You got to go. Big Neck says you can't do that. Here we go. Come on, Big Necks. You can do it. You can weld cast. You can weld cast. You got to be really good. I wouldn't suggest the average Joe jumping out there trying to weld cast unless he knows what he's doing. But yes, you can weld cast. You can weld cast. Yeah, you could oxyacetylene it. A lot of people just say you can. Oh, the only thing you can do is braise it. No, that's not true. You can melt fuse it. You can still do everything you got to do. You just got to make sure that it's prepped correctly when you do it. Ryan, Mr. Quinn, what's up, friend? One more time. I'm about to go in there and go get me some dinner. But I think I've officially made the decision. Spirit and the Y. We'll find him a home as soon as I get myself to 100 members. We'll do ourselves a little giveaway. And send this boy to somewhere where he ain't gonna get messed up, because he ain't gonna do nothing but sit around here and get jacked up. My shop is too nasty for him. And it'll be good to go. Hi, Ms. Making. How are you? You good?
Nothing in it, but it sounds like it's running just fine.
You're good. Everything is good to go, dear. Exactly, Lions. You've got to control the temperature. It's got to go up really gradually, and then it's got to come down really gradually. And that's where you're going to end up. You'll be fine. Dinner time. Absolutely. Yep. So that's the final announcement, guys. Once I get to 100 members, we'll spin a wheelie dilly, and we'll get that guy a new home. And in the meantime, again, blacktreeengraving.etsy.com. Go check out the merch. Show my guy some love. None of that goes to me. All those proceeds are his. You guys will be helping a guy out. And when we tune in next time, I guess we'll go ahead and Lions, if you feel up to it, we'll make a draw knife. And we'll revisit this hand plane idea. I really think that's going to be cool. That was the last of my smoke. Love every one of you. Remember, being rich isn't having more than you need. It's needing less than you have. Take care, guys.